Hi everyone. Thank you for joining me for another lesson. It is Tuesday, October 27th. It's a nice day here in Naju. Getting a bit cold in the evenings. Maybe you can see I'm wearing a shirt and sweater. So I hope you're all doing well. Hope midterms are going well for you. Today is our midterm review lesson. It should be just a quick video here today. I'm just gonna give you some information about what to study, give you some tips. That's about it, really. And there'll be a document. It's not homework, but there'll be an assignment file. In the assignment file will be this same page that I'm going to read to you. Okay, so you can check this to give you some help. Also, you can call me or text me if you need any help with anything as well for studying. So yeah, I'm just going to read this off to you, maybe give you some more information as we go. Okay, so let's start. So midterm exam review. Our midterm exam is a written test that you will take online between 4 and 6 p.m. this Friday. Okay? Friday, October 30th. Between 4 and 6 p.m. I might post it a little bit early, so you might be able to do it a bit earlier, but maybe sometime between 3:30 and 4, but yeah. But you have to finish it by 6 p.m. So, some important tips for you, okay? The test should take you around 20 to 30 minutes, I think. But you have as much of that 2 hour block of time as you need, okay? So if you want to take longer, if you need to take longer, it's okay. If you finish your test and send it to me after 6 p.m., you will lose points from your score. You can still get a score if you send it after 6 p.m., but you will lose some points. Okay. So try not to do it late, but you can still get a score if you do it late. But you can only do it for the rest of that day. After October 30th is finished, at midnight on October 30th into October 31st, Halloween, that's the time's up. So you can't get a score if you do it after 12 a.m. 12 a.m. Okay, midnight. Not 12 p.m. lunchtime, but midnight. The next point, please type your answers into the Word document and send it back to me when you are finished. Please make sure you write your name in Hangul. Don't write your name in English, please. Because on the system, your names are written in Hangul, and it's just easier for me to match your name. If your name's written in English, yeah, just write it in Hangul. I can read Hangul, okay? I'm okay. So please write it in Hangul, okay? So write your name in Hangul and put your student number, your hakbon, okay, at the top of the first page. So on the first page, there'll be a place where you can put your name, irum, and student number, hakbon, okay? Yeah, if you don't put your name or your student number, I don't know who you are. So, but yeah. Anyway, there is no speaking part of the midterm. The midterm is just this test. Okay. We will do a speaking test for your final exam. Okay. That might be in person or it might be on Kakao. I might give you the choice, because we're starting to have some in-person classes at Dongshin, so I might give you the choice that you can do an in-person test. Anyway, not important right now. This is midterm, not final. Try to use full sentences. Okay. If you try to use a full sentence, you can get a better score. If I ask you, how often do you meet your friends on the weekend? Maybe you write, if you type usually, well, that's okay, I guess. But you would get a better score if you could put, I usually meet my friends on the weekend or on weekends. Okay? So if you try to write a full sentence, I can give you more points. Okay? So next part is please try to study the following. First part is what was small talk, answering questions when meeting someone for the first time and asking them questions. So there'll be something about things about asking questions and follow-up questions for that. Okay. So if there's a question like, where are you from? Person answers, I'm from Naju. Maybe you can make a follow-up question. What is Naju famous for? What is your hometown famous for? Okay. So yeah, a lot of the things about follow-up questions. If you remember back then, that was at the start. Follow-up questions. Okay. Next is weekend activities. This was using the prepositions of frequency. There were many of them, but there were sort of five main ones I focused on. Always, usually, sometimes, rarely, never. Okay. And again, try to put those into full sentences. You can use other ones too, but those five could be enough. Next, the next unit was food. When we talked about recipes and stuff like that, using count and non-count words. Remember, countables like apples, carrots, potatoes, and non-count, rice, bread, milk. Yeah, so talking about different foods and drinks. And maybe some sequence markers. First, second, next, then, like in a recipe. Okay. So there may be a small part of the test where you have to describe a very simple recipe and try to use the sequence markers. Okay. It won't be something difficult. It'll be a very easy... like, for example, a fried egg. First, crack the egg. Then, put grease on the frying pan. Put the egg on the frying pan and cook until it's the way you like it. So yeah, the sequence markers: first, second, next, then, finally. There was the next unit was like with holidays and yeah, special days. In that one, we used like dates. So when we were talking about birthdays and stuff, like my birthday is May 20th. So try to use the ordinal numbers: first, second, third, fourth, fifth, 10th, 20th, not 12th, 20th, well, maybe 12th also, 20th. If we're talking about holidays and special days of different kinds. Possibly also about the last time you did different things. When did you last go to a cafe? A week ago. I went to a cafe a week ago. When did you last see a movie? I saw a movie 8 months ago. When did you last go to the beach? I went to the beach last summer. So especially with like last and ago. Okay. Whew. This is long. Preferences. Which do you prefer? That one was all about using the comparative. Taking adjectives and when you compare two things. The examples I cite here are cheaper. Kimbap is cheaper than steak. More interesting. English is more interesting than math for subjects. And better. Jeju is a better travel destination than Daejeon. Sorry, Daejeon. So yeah, and again, try to use those in full sentences. Okay. Finally, what we did last week, the superlative, similar to the comparative, but this time the superlative. Instead of cheaper, we say the cheapest. The is important too, the cheapest. The most interesting. The best. Okay. Okay. That's many things, but the test isn't too long, okay? I'm trying not to make it too long for you. But yeah, that's all that's going to be on the midterm. That's all I've got too. So I'm gonna, as I say, I'm gonna put this in a document in the assignments file, so you can read this yourself. As I say, if you want, you can give me a call. You can text me with any questions you might have. Okay, so good luck on this midterm. Good luck on your other midterms, and we'll see you again soon, okay? All right, take care, everyone. Bye.